so be it. I guess is this the? I don't even know what's a single. What's not anymore. We'll just say it's the second official song released off the project after Ace Trumpets. Obviously produced by Pharrell. Armond, how do you feel about this record?
This record is tough.
Yeah.
This record is tough.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It's so funny too. Like people are like, "Wow, Pharrell sampling." I was like, "Don't make me." Do you think him and Chad did all those instruments on SWV's "Use Your Heart"? Because that's a sample, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Do you think the horn blasts on that on the funeral were no? That's a sample, buddy. You know, Pharrell's been sampling for 30 years. Okay,
I think
it needs to relax.
I think it's the thing where it's like he actually brought back late 90s, early 2000s. Indian flute samples, right?
Timbo was always trying to find stuff that he thought he could sample and not have to clear.
Which is crazy because now all of these like Instagram accounts are like finding the samples, which also makes sense as to why he's doing what he's doing now. But we'll get there. We'll get there.
100%. I mean, in this case, I think I saw a sample video breaking the sample down almost as soon as I saw that the song was out. Because they're not trying to hide it here, you know, like Shazam has changed all this now.
I was wondering if they actually like reached out to some of these sample people and was like, yo, make the video.
You don't even have to do that, because what people are using now to try to find samples that aren't clear, like for older stuff, is they're almost like reverse engineering the song. So they'll be like, oh, this is sped up. Let's slow it down and feed it through Shazam or another AI tool and see if it can recognize it. That's how all these sample discoveries are often happening. Which is crazy.
We have access to stems now. I can remove the drums. I can slow this down.
Right.
I can reverse.
That's even crazier, right? So
if
you take something, remove the drums, and then if you're like, this is clearly pitched up or pitched down, let me try to get it close enough for an AI tool to recognize it. And sometimes people are picking up on stuff. Yeah.
Jesus.
So, you know,
it's tough.
What are you going to do? You're right. It's a very like 2003 sample.
Very Truth Hurts Addictive.
Yeah. That's a record nobody talks about.
Yeah, very, very Truth Hurts Addictive. A faster, I mean, still slower, but faster than Ace Trumpets.
Mid-80s?
Yeah, like mid-80s, probably 80, 85.
I think it's so funny. I looked at it. It is 85. This is a good tempo for the Clipse.
Absolutely. Somebody put, speaking of that, somebody put Ace Trumpets over What's Beef. It sounds really good. Really good. Yep. Really good.
It's funny, when What's Beef came out in 97, people were like, oh, it's kind of like a slow beat, you know?
Yeah. That was slow back then, for sure. But yeah, good tempo for the Clipse. Both rapping really, really well. Push had the line about, I forgot the line, but something about drawing when things get sketchy or something
sketchy,
like that.
He's getting his bars off.
He's tough. Malice is doing his thing. And then we get to the third verse.
We get to the third verse with the little, it's dramatic because we drop the drums, we get a different part of the samples, beat switch.
Come on.
Visually, they got like the 3-headed rotating
fire.
That video is really well done.
That video is beautiful.
Done video.
Yes.
People are putting money into some of these videos lately.
Good. Bring them back.
Sure.
Bring them back. Listen, we shoot, if I had the budget, I would not be shooting videos in like alleys and corners and stuff like that. Like we just do that just because it's cheap and easy. But if I had a nice low budget, I'd be doing that three-headed monster part is fire.
And your man Pusha T has decided he feels a certain way about Travis Scott. And then immediately I saw the clips online of him in an interview talking about why he hates Travis, basically. And I'm gonna paraphrase, catch me if I'm wrong. So basically, when they were recording this out, this tells you how long they've been working on this album. When they were recording this album out in Paris, Travis brought the Utopia briefcase, remember that whole shenanigans, played the album as it existed at that time for them, right?
Interrupted their session, mind you.
Interrupted their session.
Yep.
Interrupted their session.
Came in with the cameraman because it was for the look.
Sure.
And there was the Utopia briefcase. And the reason why I say the album as it was because according to Pusha, the next day Meltdown drops. And the Drake verse is on there where he's, dissing Pharrell. But when he plays it in the studio of Pharrell, the Drake's verse is not on there. He played Meltdown, but there's no Drake verse.
The Drake verse was minutes before that. It was
right. That's right.
It was a last second Hail Mary, which is why the Utopia vinyl, well, we could talk about physical copies in a second. Utopia vinyl has like a different, there was like this whole like run for a couple years where all these vinyls are coming out and they're like incomplete. Cowboy Carter was this way. Uzi's album had some stuff switch in and out.
I think Tyler as well.
Right, like because they're switching stuff at the last minute. Meltdown came in at the last possible moment, which puts Travis in a hard spot. Right, he after how big Sicko Mode is. I know it sounds weird now. He might tell Drake no now, but in 2003 he's not telling Drake no.
23.
23, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
23. In 23 he's not telling Drake no.
Correct.
So what is Travis supposed? So here's the other thing is like, I do sometimes wonder, like, if you're in the studio, you're like getting this album out the door. He probably listened to the verse once, right? And then said, ship it.
It's
basically,
a Drake verse. Yeah, Drake verse.
It's a Drake verse, ship it. Yeah. And literally, like, it might have even been, he's like, wait, was he talking about Pharrell? Like, you know, it might be one of those things. I'm not trying to give Travis excuses, just to say, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to tell you except like, it's not like Travis was holding out. He literally didn't have the verse. Now, could he have said, oh, Drake's going to be on this? Like, he probably was not going to tell Pusha that or whatever, you know? So it's just more complicated. Pusha likes these really, he really likes to try to deal in these like moral absolutes. He's a very like black or white, which listen, you know, that's him. But like, Travis, what's Travis going to do? Say no?
Yeah, and I think that's Pusha's issue with Travis, is that he's like, you're playing both sides. This isn't the only case, but in this case, you're playing both sides with my guy. And, you know, I feel like Push was like, yeah, you should have said no, but you didn't. You just sent it off because you were thirsty for the look. You wanted this Drake verse at the 11th hour. Or you got this Drake verse at the 11th hour and you didn't quality control it. So I get it.
Look, Pusha's still getting off pretty lightly for his involvement in this later era Kanye. To me, my man is throwing stones, living in a glass house, okay? You can't tell me that he didn't see atrocious behavior. Absolutely, you could not have seen it. Absolutely. And he stuck around for a long time. Long time. So listen, we all make compromises in our life, man. That's all I'm saying. All of us do.
He left. What made him leave? The Nazi stuff?
Which one? Which time? Just, you know.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I think it was the most, because he just left Good Music in 23.
Yeah, something like that.
No, 24, because It's Almost Dry was 23.
Right.
Where Kanye produces half the album. 20, he just left.
20, was that 23? No way.
That was 23, right?
22.
Damn, it is 22. Okay. All right,
so he's recorded, but he's still recording that all through Donda and, you know, Donda 2 and everything else.
Yep. There was something else I was going to say about all of that. I forgot, but I hear you. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to say. It's really interesting because this pushback online, like Pusha is like public enemy number one. And I was trying to figure out why. Oh yeah, people hate Pusha.
Really?
Oh yeah.
We're in different internets. He's the people's champ everywhere I see. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm in the old head internet. I don't know, man.
I would love to. Please tell me how to get on old head internet. please tell me how to get on old head internet. Because he's you know, people calling him Pusha T. He, you know, he's 50. What have the Clipse done besides blah blah blah? He owes his career to Kanye. But what I thought about it, and I said, Pusha has dissed 3 rappers with 3 of the most ravenous, biased, toxic fan bases: Travis Scott, Drake, Kanye West.